to what? Get all the little boys and girls all around the TV set because we're going to go over to One-Eyed John. My old buddy's got a story for us. Go ahead, John. Tell us the story.
Well, hello, boys and girls. It's your old buddy John, and boy, do I have a story for you. It seemed like these two fancy ladies were walking down the street, and they went into a bar, and well, no, I better not tell that one. It's a family show. The other night, we were sitting around we had this barrel of trash on fire, and we were standing around getting warm. And old Charlie walked to the outer edge of the fire, and well, no, we better not tell that one. Let's see. I was in jail one time. No, better not tell. I got a good one. Okay, here we go, boys and girls. Hansel and Gretel. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Once upon a time, in a magical fairyland long, long away. Now, these two dorky kids were walking through the woods, and they came upon a clearing, and there was a quaint little house in the middle of the clearing. And they got closer to it, and noticed that it was made completely out of candy and gingerbread. Why, they couldn't believe their eyes. A gingerbread house. So Hansel walked up, knocked on the door, and said, "Hello, person in the gingerbread house. Come out and play with us." But there was no answer. So they walked around the side of the house and tapped on the windows. And again Hansel cried, "Hello, person in the gingerbread house. Why don't you come out and play with us?" But there was no reply, and they couldn't see anybody moving inside the house. So Hansel turned to Gretel and said, "Gretel, there appears that there is no one here at this house. What shall we do?" And Gretel said, "Oh, what the hell, let's tear it down. It's within sight of a freeway, and everybody looks at it. It's an eyesore. Let's tear it down." So they tore the house down, and they ate every bit of it. Ate it all up. Boy, I bet they had a tummy ache. Boy, you bet they had a tummy ache. But just then, the owner of the house stepped into the clearing. It was a wicked witch. And Hansel and Gretel were filled with fear. And the witch cried out, "What have you done? You greedy little boy and girl, what have you done? You've torn down my home, and you ate it. I'm an unemployed wicked witch. It's not my fault I can't find work anymore. And the only place I could live was a place I baked on my own, and now it's gone. Oh, woe is me, I have no place to live. I'm homeless, alone in the element with no visible means of support. It's not my fault. I can't help it. People have just been mean to me. Things haven't worked out that way. Oh, you've got to help me now. Oh, woe is me, I'm homeless. I have no place to live. Woe is me, I'm homeless."
I like the old ladies, but I don't like teenagers, because sometimes those boys are mean to me.
So the wicked witch turned and looked at Hansel and Gretel and said, "It's all your fault. It's all your fault that I'm homeless, that I have nowhere to go and nothing to eat. You hateful, greedy, selfish little boy and girls. Why are you so full of hate? What have I done to make you hate me? Oh, you're so full of hate. I tell you what, why don't you give me some money? Why don't you give me some money so I can find a place to sleep tonight and get some food, for I have nothing left due to your hatefulness." But the hateful little boy and girl turned, looked at each other, and then said to the witch, "No, we're not going to give you a dime, wicked witch. For all we know, you're going to take that money and go spend it on alcohol or drugs. And why don't you get a job, just like everybody else, huh? There's nothing wrong with you. We're not giving you a dime." Damn that Newt Gingrich. So, the wicked witch got furious. She pointed out her finger, said some magic words, and zap! Hansel and Gretel were turned into stone. And there they are today, with gingerbread crumbs on their fat little lips. And they'll be there, turned to stone, forever. The moral of the story, boys and girls, is if you see a homeless person standing on a street corner, give them a buck or two. They can't help it. It's not their fault. And you shouldn't be so hateful not to give them a buck or two. Besides, if you don't give them any money, one of them may be the wicked witch. And they'll sneak up on you when you're on the playground and zap you into stone. Well, I hope you enjoyed the story, boys and girls.
Well, thank you, John. As always, John's got a good story for us.
Why, thank you, Dwight. I tell you what, storytelling sure is thirsty work. Hey, Dwight, why don't you buy me a beer?
No!
Damn!
All right, let's go back to my little brother Robert. Go ahead, Robert. Okay, I tell you what, boys and girls, we're still having a few problems to work out there. So, hey, Bill, anything happening with your theater career or with your theater friends?
This can't be happening. This can't be happening. Well, anyway, as for me, Dwight, this next month, I'm gonna be out at the Community Theater of White Settlement, where I'm directing an all-midget production of Oklahoma.
Do you enjoy being a police officer? I wish I could be a policeman.
Well, this next month, I'm going to be down in Kennedale on Tuesday nights at Bubba's Comedy Club in Quick Lube, right there on Main Street.
Yes, sir. You just call that number and ask for Bill, and he's the one who told me it'd be okay to do this.
Well, boys and girls, it looks like we've come to the end of another edition of the Dwight Williams Show. Oh, just a second. Hello. Yeah, this is the Dwight Williams Show. Who's this? Police. Oh, no. This is my name's Charles. Charles, right? You want to talk to Bill? He's a producer. Yeah, just a second. Bill, line 1.
Okay. Yeah, this Bill. Yes, sir. Yes, officer. Yeah. Yes, sir, I do produce the Dwight Williams Show. Yes, sir, I do know Robert Williams. He works with us. Now, I didn't know he'd be down there at City Hall. I was unaware of that, but yes, sir, I know all about it now, and I'm going to come pick him up. Yes, sir, I realize he shouldn't have been left alone like that since he's really not like the other boys and girls, if you know what I mean. Yes, sir, I realize that. Yeah, is he okay? Is he okay? Everything's okay? Well, if he's there, he's right there by the information desk. I know where he is then. Okay, yes, sir. If you could just tell him to stay right there, I'll come pick him up. Tell you what, let me talk to him real quick. And thank you, officer. I appreciate your concern. I really do. So let me talk to Robert, please, sir. Robert, I'm going to kill you. That does it. You are dead. Robert, hi. Robert, this is Bill. Bill. Stover. I produced the show. Right, yes. The show your brother's on, that's right. Now, Robert, you stay right there at the information desk, and I'm going to come pick you up, okay? No, Robert, you haven't done anything wrong. No, I'm not mad at you, Robert. You did exactly what you were told to do, and that's a good job, Robert. You did very well. That does it, Dwight. You are dead. You did very well, Robert. Robert, I'm not mad at you. Robert, don't cry. Oh, for God's sakes. Robert, please don't cry. Robert, I'm not mad at you. Robert. Hey, Robert, I tell you what. When I get over there, I'll pick you up. We'll go over to Dairy Queen, and I'll buy you an ice cream sundae. How does that sound? Okay, we don't have to get ice cream. That's whatever you want to do. Whatever you and I will spend the day together. Whatever you want to do, Robert. Well, yes, we can go rent a video. Yes, we can do that. Well, of course I'll stay there and watch it with you. I wouldn't desert you like that. You are a dead man, Dwight. Sure, Robert. Sure. Well, as a matter of fact, I never have seen What About Bob. Well, okay, that sounds real good, Robert. And I'm going to come down right now and pick you up, okay? All right. You stay right. I'm wearing overalls, Robert, like I always do. Oh, no, I will not put a flower in my lapel. I'm wearing overalls, okay? All right. Bye. Dwight, my God. Look, I've got to go pick up Robert, all right? And I'll be back in a little while.
Well, yeah, why don't you go ahead and go pick up Robert? You should be ashamed of yourself. Don't let that ever happen again, treating him like that after all he's done for you. Better him than me. Oh, I tell you what, I hate that movie, What About Bob? And if I had to see it one more time, oh, you probably hear about me on the news, something about a water tower and a high-powered rifle, you know what I mean? Well, thank you, boys and girls, for stopping by, and thank you, One-Eyed John, for that wonderful story.
Yeah, we'll see you later, Dwight, and goodbye, boys and girls.
And you, Albert, you're welcome back anytime you want. I like you. You're a good guy. You can just come on back and see us anytime.
Yeah, Dwight, I'd like to come back. I really enjoyed this. I especially enjoyed messing with the fat man.
All right there. Well, that does it, boys and girls. We'll see you next time on the Dwight Williams Show. Bye. Okay, and cut. Okay, guys, let's pile into the truck and we'll all go over to the Inez 50-50 Club. I call shotgun. No, you don't, John. You get in the back. You hadn't had a bath in a month.
Hey, this is a test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, damn. I'm alive. Got any muscatel? All right. Too much fun today, boys and girls. Gonna tell you a story about Hansel and Gretel. Yeah, that's it. Once upon a time, Hansel and Gretel were walking through the woods, and they saw this house made completely out of gingerbread and candy. So they ate the damn thing from top to bottom, just guts it down right there. My butt's falling off the edge. What do you think of that? Okay, test over.